Hey everyone, it's your host, Linda Fincham, and today we're diving into a world most people don't even know exists. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to declare your own country? It sounds crazy, right? But all over the globe, individuals have done just that, forming tiny, self-proclaimed states called micronations. Some are serious, some are satirical, but they're all fascinating glimpses into the human desire for autonomy, and let's be honest, sometimes just plain weirdness. We're talking about nations with populations smaller than a high school, with leaders ranging from eccentric artists to tax-protesting families. So buckle up, because we're about to embark on a journey to the top 10 most bizarre micronations you've probably never heard of. From a spherical house in Vienna claiming to be its own nation to a remote island fort off the coast of England, we're covering it all. Kicking off our list at number 10, we find ourselves in the rural heartland of New Zealand, a place where sheep outnumber people and the pace of life is slower. Born in 1989, from a dispute with local government boundaries, this tiny town of 150 decided, hey, if we're not going to be part of the region we identify with, we'll just start our own darn country. And so they did, holding their first presidential election that very year. The good people of Wangamomona have a unique approach to choosing their head of state. Forget political experience or policy proposals. In Wangamomona, it's all about charisma, and who better embodies that than our furry friends? That's right, this micronation has elected both a poodle and a goat as presidents. Next up at number 9, we're teleporting to the heart of Vienna, Austria, a city renowned for its imperial palaces, grand opera houses, and a giant spherical house claiming to be an independent nation. You heard that right. Welcome to Kugelmugel, the brainchild of artist Edwin Lipperger. Picture this. It's 1975, and Lipperger, a man with a flair for the unconventional, completes his masterpiece, a spherical house, an architectural marvel defying all norms. But the Viennese authorities, perhaps not as enthusiastic about this unorthodox dwelling, get into a bureaucratic tangle with Lipperger over building permits. He declares his spherical abode an independent republic, christening it Kugelmugel, which translates to Sphere Mountain. Hold on to your hats as we journey to the land down under for number 8 on our list, the Principality of Snake Hill, Australia. In the early 2000s, near the town of Mudgee, a family found themselves on the wrong side of a tax disagreement with the Australian government. Their solution? You guessed it, secede and declare independence. And thus, the Principality of Snake Hill was born, a family-run affair with a distinct aversion to excessive taxation. This plucky micronation, claiming a population of 100 loyal citizens, went all out, issuing their own passports, minting their own coins, and even establishing a system of governance. Australia, for its part, seems content to let them play pretend, but hey, who are we to judge? At number 7, we find ourselves back in Europe, this time on the windswept shores of southern Sweden, home to the Royal Republic of Ladonia. It all began in 1980, when artist Lars Vilks created Nimbus, a sprawling sculpture made entirely of driftwood. On a secluded stretch of beach within the Kullaberg Nature Reserve, the Swedish authorities, perhaps not fully appreciating the artistic merit of this monumental creation, deemed it an illegal structure and ordered its demolition. Wilkes, a man not easily deterred, saw an opportunity in this bureaucratic battle. In 1996, he declared the site of his creation an independent nation, Ladonia. Hold on to your sides, because at number 6, we're venturing into the realm of satire and playful rebellion with the Grand Duchy of Broslavia, located in the heartland of the United States. This micronation, the brainchild of founder Jacob Feltz, throws out the rulebook of conventional nation building and replaces it with a healthy dose of humor and a dash of absurdist charm. Forget diplomatic envoys and international treaties. Broslavia boasts a volunteer army equipped with cardboard AK-47s that fire rubber bands. At number 5, we're heading back to Australia, but this time our destination isn't a remote outback outpost or a contested patch of wilderness. Welcome to the Empire of Atlantium, a testament to the boundless nature of human ambition, even when confined to limited square footage. Founded in 1981 by George Cruikshank, a self-proclaimed emperor, Atlantium is a micronation with global aspirations. Our journey takes us to the shores of the Mediterranean Sea, to a sliver of disputed land between Israel and Lebanon for number 4 on our list, Aksivlan. It all began in 1971 when Eli Avivi, an Israeli activist and former sailor, decided to make this abandoned fishing village his home. Facing resistance from Israeli authorities, Avivi did what any free-spirited individual might do. He declared the village an independent nation, christening it Aksivlan. Buckle up as we head to the Nevada desert for number 3, the Republic of Molossia, a micronation that's about as American as apple pie, albeit with a distinctly authoritarian twist. Founded in 1977 by Kevin Baugh, Molossia is a 1.3-acre patch of desert transformed into a micronation with its own quirky laws, customs, and yes, even a space program. It boasts its own currency, the Valora, pegged to the relative value of Pillsbury cookie dough. At number 2, we find ourselves on the banks of the Danube River in a no-man's land, wedged between Croatia and Serbia. Founded in 2015 by Czech politician and activist Vít Jedlička, Liberland is a testament to the enduring appeal of libertarian ideals, limited government, individual liberty, and free markets. And finally, we arrive at the pinnacle of our micronation odyssey, the granddaddy of them all, the Principality of Sealand, a testament to human ingenuity, stubbornness, and the enduring allure of being master of your own domain, even if that domain happens to be a former World War II sea fort. Located 6 miles off the coast of England, Sealand's story begins in 1967, when former British Army Major Paddy Roy Bates occupied the abandoned fort, declaring it an independent nation. Well, there you have it, folks, a whirlwind tour of 10 of the most fascinating and bizarre micronations on Earth. These micronations remind us that the human spirit of invention and self-determination knows no bounds, that even in a world dominated by superpowers and global institutions, there's still room for those who dare to forge their own path, even if it's just a few acres wide. So, tell me, which of these micronations captured your imagination? Let me know in the comments below.